We're back on the porch. Okay. All right. Oh, no sunglasses. Oh well. It's probably okay because it's sweating. Oh, but I have to like. Thank you. That's so weird. I don't like that. Okay. Thank you. Oh, hold on. I should probably stop the music too. Alright, I am a little discombobulated. I'm still in a vacation mode. So much so that I didn't even post the playlist this morning, but that's okay. You can still find it. It's called Snow White. It doesn't even have a date on it yet. That's how behind I am. I'm not behind, but I am just in a interesting space, I feel, where, how would I even describe it? I'm just like, it just wasn't important enough to put the date on it, so I didn't do it yet. I will do it eventually because I like to have them organized. But in the moment, in this moment, it wasn't urgent yet. So regardless, the playlist is called Snow White. So if you have navigate to my profile on Spotify and go to playlists, it would be the first playlist on the top. Welcome to Leo season. Uh-oh. So it is so this is home for me. I'm a solar Leo, as in my sun sign is in Leo, and I, feel really strongly about Leo season, obviously. But it is interesting because I do think that Leos get just such a bad rap, like it is so sad what like modern, how would I even put it, like modern astrology, or maybe modern society did to an astrology just in general. And I feel that Leo is one of the archetypes that suffers by it the most. Leos are generally perceived as very selfish, super theatrical, attention grabbers, and all of that negative energy, all of the negative ego, type of stuff. And while that is part of the Leo archetype, but mostly on the shadow side, I think we forget the qualities of Leo, or we just kind of overlook it just on purpose in a way, and then we just by default go to like, Leos. And it's kind of sad because if you dig in a little deeper underneath the surface of a Leo, as a direct reaction to a Cancer season, my dear Cancer friend over there, it is truly, in fact, in Cancer season you go inward and then you tend to your heart and you peel the layers, underwater, like introvertedly in a way. And that's not to say that Cancers are introverted, but that's not necessarily the case. And that's also not to say that Leos are purely extroverted. But, after Cancer season, when you do go and you do look for the truth inside of your heart on your own self, right, then the immediate reaction is to share that truth, to share your heart. So if I would sum up Leo archetype in any way, it would be vulnerability and courage. Those are the two words that always come. Leos have to, they do even not, you guys have a choice. They have to put their heart out there, but it comes with a price of incredibly emotional vulnerability. Because it's like you're staying out there, but you're staying out there naked. There is like no protection. And that is very courageous thing to do. it's all about love. It really is. Leo archetype is all about love. It's like the 17 billion shades of um, wanting to be seen and needing to be seen and needing to be loved and belong. And then when you found your heart throughout the Cancer season, and now you have it, and you're like, here it is. Look at it, right? And it needs to be acknowledged in a way. And unfortunately, to a detriment to the Leo archetype, sometimes the value of the recognition of what the purest love and heart that you have discovered is, comes with a self-value and self-respect cost. And that is, on the scale of 50 Shades of Gray. It is really interesting because Aries, the first fire sign, is very black and white, and then you do all this work throughout the other signs, and then you get to Leo, which is the second, almost like you begin the second cycle of the year, right? With Leo, you went through all the elements, and then now you're at fire again, but now you don't have the black and whiteness again. You have all of the grays in between, right? All of them, all of these complex emotions, and they all have to do with love, with belonging, with recognition, with value, and however you want to navigate that. Leos, poor guys. But at the same time, it is such a childlike view. You're like literally kid on a swing, or something that kid has figured out for the first time, and it's calling, mommy, mommy, look at me. That is a Leo moment. No matter what sign you are, we all have Leos in us. You all have Leo experiences. You all have Leo moments, Leo energy moments, right? Like the kid on the playground with wide eyes open, calling for their parents to see them, is a Leo moment. It's like, the purest accomplishment, like something you have figured out for the same time, and there is like proudness. And then again, it comes with so many dark moments of, self-pity. All that is the shadow sides of Leo, no self-respect or loss of a self-value. But every time, and Leo is the biggest one, there was a drop. When you are, if you are playing with astrology in any way, shape, or form, and you ask yourself, why did I come to this life as your solar sign, right? So in my case, why did I come to this life as a Leo? It opens this field of possible, inputs on, like, is it to be recognized? Is it to be seen? Is it to see yourself in a way that, you need to be seen? Or is it becoming something so others can, it is just so vast. I love Leo. It is amazing. It is, very fiery. Unlike Cancer season, it will be very extroverted. We have some other strong placements. Mars in Aries, it's very fiery, very feisty. So just be on the lookout for that energy, for more of a fire, more of an extroverted, more of an attention-grabbing, perhaps attention-seeking. So just kind of watch out for the words that you put out there. They can be very fiery, very strong, very hurtful. At the same time, loyalty, just extreme level of loyalty for Leos. Leos have extremely hard letting go. Once they set something, to their heart, it's like impossible for them to not feel strongly about it. So again, that can come to a shadow side of a Leo, extreme difficulty of letting go, to a point of self-deprecation. So all of that is going to be happening in the next month or so. It's beautiful, and it's again, you guys, it's all about love. It is purely about love. It comes from the most purest place of needing to belong, needing to be loved and seen. by other humans, because ultimately that's how we're here. We're creating connections, and sometimes it is easy to put the value of the connection to the other side. So maintain that heart that you have discovered in Cancer season, because that's kind of how you got it, and stay strong in that while you're showing it out. Try to stay grounded. It's really hard to not be like, here, let's see. All right, shall we? I think we shall. Oh my gosh, I could talk about Leo season for quite some time, that is for sure. All right, the playlist, it's called Snow White again. Come on. And it's starting 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, it's good to be back on the porch. However, the mountains were amazing and equally hot, I can assure you. I was so sore. I'm glad to report that I have somewhat recovered physically, which is really good, because Leo season means no easy flow. No easy flow. Sits bones connected to the mat, drop the head side to side, find your breath. And then while you're putting your heart out, and while you're sharing the heart that you have discovered in Cancer season, try to stay rooted as best as you can in your own self-worth, in your own self-respect, in your own value. Big breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top, sip a little more. Out of your mouth, let it go. Again, breath in through your nose. Hold it, little more. Out of your mouth, release. Seal your lips, find your ujjayi. Roll the shoulders, drop the head. Find your way onto your hands and knees. Movement, whatever shows up. Hand fully connected to the mat, start engaging through the arms. Active through the fingertips, wrist. Hand fully connected to the mat. Notice where your body lands today. Notice if you have felt a shift of an energy. It's quite the opposite of what we've been having in Cancer season. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Stretch long. Pedal out the feet, give it a big movement. Don't be afraid to lean into a more of a edge, if you will. Walk the feet all the way in front of your space. Little separation between the feet. Lengthen through the waistline, hollow out the belly. Reach through the crown of the head, bend your knees and fold. Release. Maybe grab opposite elbows. Maybe a little sway through the sides of your body. Notice the shoulders, release the head. Feel the back of your legs firing up. Find your breath. Release the hands. You guys curl them off to your right side. Keep your hips square to the front of your mat. Suction cup the fingertips on the mat and just pull yourself off. Maybe you bend your right knee a little bit more if it needs to be. And then feel the stretch through the left side. Keep pulling the right hip forward. Back to center. Little shake here to neutralize. And then off to your left. Again, notice how you bend into your knees to kind of pull the left hip forward. My left knee is a little bit more bent than the right, and then the arms are pulling, finding a length through the right side of the body. Back to center, release. Halfway lift, crawl your chest up. Exhale, fold. Again, halfway up. Exhale, release. All the way up, arms reach up over your head. Hands to heart, bring it in. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, long spine, empty your breath all the way down. Start noticing how the body moves. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, step back to plank. Inhale here, fire up your arms, legs forward, elbows in, halfway down. Inhale, heart comes through. Roll over your feet, downward facing dog. Breath in. Bend your knees, look where you're going, step or float. Halfway lift, roll up. Exhale, release. All the way up, arms reach. Hands to heart, bring it in. Again, inhale up. Exhale down. Halfway, reach up. Plant your hands, step or float, chaturanga, mid-plank. Inhale, heart comes through, shoulders back. Roll over your feet, downward facing dog. Tippy toes. Bend your knees, look where you're going, step or float, halfway up, breath. Exhale, release. All the way up, arms reach. Hands to heart, bring it in. Chair pose, hips go back. Forward fold is your release. Halfway lift, lengthen. Plant your hands, step or float, chaturanga. Heart comes through, inhale. Here's a Leo moment for you. Roll over your feet, downward facing. Right leg lifts, up and back, long. Knee to nose, bring it in, round, push the mat away. Three-legged dog, lengthen. Right leg steps in, left. Exhale, pressure outer edge of your left foot, inhale. Arms go down, frame the foot, plank, three-legged knees, halfway down. Heart comes through, inhale, find the rhythm. Roll over your feet, downward facing dog, shift the hips back, left leg lifts, up and back, long. Knee to nose, round, push. Three-legged dog again. Step your left foot in, right heel down, warrior one, rise. Stay for exhale, find your posture, inhale. Arms go down, frame the foot, plank, three-legged knees, halfway down. Inhale, heart comes through. Shoulders pass the wrist forward, roll over your feet, downward facing dog. Tippy toes, inhale. Bend your knees, look where you're going, step or float. Halfway lift, crawl. Exhale, release. All the way up, arms reach. Hands to heart, bring it in. Chair pose, shift the hips back. Forward fold is your release. One breath, one movement, halfway lift. Plant your hands, step or float. Inhale, up dog, heart comes through. Roll over your feet, downward facing. Right leg lifts right away. Knee to nose, bring it in. Three-legged dog, keep moving. Right leg steps in, left heel down, pressure, arms rise. Right back down, arms go down, frame the foot, plank, three-legged knees, halfway down. Inhale, up dog. Roll over your feet, downward facing. Left leg lifts, up and back. Knee to nose, round. Three-legged dog. Step it in, right heel down, pressure off of the feet, rise. Arms go down, frame the foot. Plank, three-legged, knees, halfway down. Inhale, up dog. Roll over your feet, downward facing. Breath, stay. Check and notice what that did or didn't do for you, how your body feels, where's your spine, your head, your arms, your legs. Find your breath. tune in into your emotional space. Notice what the energetic field around you is. Breath in. Out of your mouth, let it go. Again, breath in. Out of your mouth, let it go. Right leg lifts, up and back, long. Right knee, right tricep, tap, nice and high. Keep your arms straight, slide your knee down to your wrist. Cross it over down to your left wrist. Back up to your left tricep, hold. Three-legged dog, lengthen. Step your right foot in between your hands, warrior two, coming up, breath. Up and over, reverse, lift. Arms go down, frame the foot. Plant your hands, three-legged dog, right leg goes long. Cross it under, right knee, left tricep, tap and hold. Keep your right knee hugged in, left arm comes up. Keep your right knee hugged in, yes. Breathe, push the mat away. Left arm finds the mat, knee to nose. Three-legged dog, like step your right foot all the way in, warrior two, coming up, nice and wide stance, push up and over, lift. Arms go down, frame the foot, plant your hands. Three-legged dog, right leg goes long. Cross it under, right to left, hold right there. Now extend your right leg long, left arm up again. Making it harder. Now do me a favor, lift the right foot off the mat, just an inch, there you go, oh nice. Left arm finds the mat, knee to nose, round. Three-legged dog, like step your right foot all the way in, open up, warrior two. Breath in, Skandasana to the back, left knee bends. Back to warrior two, coming up. One more time, Skandasana to the back, stay low to half moon, all the way, skate across the mat. Right arm plants, open up, unfurl. Breath, take your time. Establish, all direction, expand, open, take up space. Right knee bent a little bit, big step back, up and over, reverse lift. Arms go down, frame the foot. You can stay here or take three-legged plank or plank. Halfway down, press back up. Right leg steps in, open up, warrior two. One of my favorite moves. Up and over, reverse lift. Straighten your right leg as you reach. Trikonasana, coming down, breath. Inhale, stack the shoulders, hug the right hip under. Feel the space at the low back. Breathe. Look down for balance, right knee bends, up and over, reverse lift. Arms go down, frame the foot. Stay right here, low lunge. Come on top of your fingertips, prepare. Warrior three, coming straight forward and up. Keep your left hip drawing in. Thighs scissoring in towards each other, lengthening through the spine of the head. Yes, right knee bends, step it back, arms rise, high crescent. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen, leaning. Exhale, prayer twist off to your right. And then just give it a little bit of a space. Beautiful. Back up, arms rise, high crescent. Two standing split. Arms go down, left leg lifts. Inhale here. Exhale, stay another breath. Walk, step, float, or put both of your feet down, take a crow, however you want to make it through your vinyasa. Up dog, down dog. Inhale here, chicken, notice. Out of your mouth, let it go. And again, breath in. Out of your mouth, let it go. Left leg lifts, up and back, long. Left knee, left tricep, nice and high. Slide it down, hold your arms straight, slowly cross it over. And back up, two tricep, hold, hold, hold. Three-legged dog, like. Step your left foot all the way in. Coming up, warrior two. Nice and quick, up and over, reverse, lift. Arms go down, frame the foot. Three-legged dog, left leg goes long. Cross it under, left to right. Hold right right there. Keep pushing the mat away. Keep your left knee tucked in. Roll to the inside edge of your back foot, right arm up. Keep the left knee hugging and lifting. Breathe, push the mat away. Right arm finds the mat, knee to nose, lift the hips, hide and push the mat away. Three-legged dog leg. Step your left foot all the way in. Open up, warrior two. Up and over, reverse. Arms go down, frame the foot, plant your hands, three-legged dog, left leg goes long. Cross it under, left to right, hold right there. Extend your left leg out. Right arm comes up. And then try to lift your left foot up off the ground a little bit. Yeah. Hold it, squeeze it, hug the hip in. Right arm finds the mat, knee to nose, round. Three-legged dog, like step your left foot all the way in. Warrior two, coming up. Inhale here. Skandasana to the back, right knee bends. Back to warrior two. Find space, length through your knees. Skandasana back down. Skating into half moon all the way across the mat. Take your time as you shift your weight forward and take your time unfurling into half moon. Expand all direction. Fill the space at your low back with your belly. Breath. Left knee bends gently. Big, long step back all the way to reverse. And then straighten your left leg as you reach. Trikonasana, coming down. Breath. Inhale, stack your shoulders. Find the line over the ankle. Breath. Legs straight, thighs scissoring in towards each other. Look down for balance. Left knee bends. Up and over, reverse lift. Arms go down, low lunge. Close your right hip. Come on top of your fingertips. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Push off of your back foot. Warrior three, coming up. Roll the right hip forward, lift up through the chest. Again, check in with the belly and your low back, active through the back foot, breathe. Left knee bends, step it back, arms rise, high crescent. Hands come to heart center, inhale, lengthen, lean in. Exhale, prayer twist, off to your left. And again, find something in there. Notice if you're dropping. Back up, arms rise, high crescent. Standing splits, arms go down, right leg lifts. You guys hear that? Yeah. Sounds like someone's upstairs. Only there's upstairs. I know that's exactly what okay, walk, step, float, crow, whatever through your vinyasa. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, somebody's walking on my roof or on the upstairs that I don't have. Whew, it is humid. All right, downward facing dog. Up. Check in, find your breath. There's a huge bite on Robbie's back, so we're gonna break her too. Inhale here. Out of your mouth, let it go. Another breath in. Out of your mouth, let it go. Right leg lifts, up and back. We'll add just a little bit. Right knee, right tricep tap. Slide it down to the wrist, hold it. Cross it under. Back up to the tricep, hold. Three-legged dog, length. Right leg steps in. Warrior two coming up, strong through the feet, up and over, right away, lift. Arms go down, frame the foot, plant your hands, three-legged dog, right leg goes long. Cross it under, right knee to the left tricep, hold. Left arm comes up, keep your right knee hugged in. Keep pushing the mat away, hold. Breathe. Left arm finds the mat, knee to nose, kiss the knee. Three-legged dog, lengthen. Step your right foot in, warrior two again. Coming up and over, reverse, lift. Arms go down, frame the foot, plant your hands. Three-legged dog, lengthen. Cross it under, right to left again, hold. And whatever you want to do, extend your leg or maybe even grab your toe if you can. Expand it long. Wrap it back in, left arm down, knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Length. Step your right foot all the way in. Warrior two. Breath. Inhale. Skandasana to the back. Left knee bends. Back to warrior two. Align your toes directly forward. One more time. Skandasana. Stay low. All the way to half moon. Use your legs. Find the center of your balance. Open. Expand. Breathe. Beautiful. Right knee bends. Ground yourself. Step it back. Up and over. Reverse lift. Front knee is bent. Straighten the front knee as you reach. Trikonasana. Oh, I forgot something. That's okay. Do it again. Look down for balance. Right knee bends. Up and over. Reverse lift. Arms go down. Frame the foot. Plank or three-legged plank. Or you can stay there in low lunge. Halfway down. Press back up. Step your right foot all the way in. Open up. Warrior two. Up and over. Reverse. Straighten your right leg. Reach. Trikonasana. Breath in. Stack your shoulders. Notice the right hip. Hug it under. Fill the space at your low back. Keep strength, energy going through your left thigh. Look down for balance. Right knee bends. Up and over. Reverse. Arms go down. Frame the foot. Low lunge. Prepare. Take a breath here. Find your lengthening through the spine. Warrior three coming up. Find the position of your left hip. Active through the back foot. Crown of the head reaching forward. Inhale. Right knee bends. Hold it right there. Step it back. Arms rise. High crescent. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale. Lengthen. Exhale. Prayer twist off to your right. And then stay here. Or maybe you shift your weight forward into your right leg. Your left heel comes off the mat and hovers. Or maybe even more, you take your arms apart and you find your way to revolve half moon. Breath. And then maybe, just maybe, you bend your right knee, keep your arms as they are, step your left foot back, come all the way up to twisted crescent. Right arm finds the back thigh, left arm lifts, inhale. Arms go down, standing splits, or all the way to upside down land. And then a couple hops here. Or standing forward fold, or a little bit of a crow action. And then whenever you're done playing, walk, step, float through your vinyasa. What happened?
I don't know.
Downward facing dog. Now I gotta mess up the same way on the other side, you guys. So that'll be interesting. Whew. Inhale here. Out of your mouth, let it go. Another breath in. Out of your mouth, let it go. Left leg lifts up and back, long. Left knee, left tricep, tap nice and high. Keep pushing the mat away. Slide it down, elevator to the left wrist. Cross it under, stay low. Hug it back in, up, nice and tight, hold. Three-legged dog, like. Step your left foot all the way in. Coming up, warrior two. Up and over, right away, lift. Keep the left knee pointing forward. Arms go down, frame the foot, plant your hands. Three-legged dog, go long. Cross it under, left to right, hold it right there. Keep pushing the mat away, roll on the inside edge of your back foot. Right arm up, keep the left knee. Hug it in, nice and tight, lift the hips up a little bit higher. Right arm finds the mat, knee to nose, round, push the mat away. Three-legged dog, like. Step your right foot all the way in. Warrior two, coming up. Up and over, reverse, left. Arms go down, frame the foot, plant your hands, three-legged dog, left leg goes long. Cross it under, left to right, hold. And then either extending the leg forward or grabbing the toes with your right hand. Wherever you're gonna take this, just give it a little bit of a space to breathe. Right arm finds the mat again, knee to nose, way in, coming up, warrior two. Inhale here, Skandasana to the back, right knee bends. Back to warrior two. One more time, Skandasana to the back, stay low, skate across the mat, all the way to the front. Find your way to half moon, open, expand, breathe, pad the space, arch your low back. Active through the top foot. Left knee bends, big, big, big step back, up and over, reverse. Straighten your left leg, arms go to a T, reach, reach, reach. Trikonasana, coming down, breath in. And out. One more in. Look down for balance, left knee bends, up and over again, reverse. Arms go down, frame the foot, plant your hands. Plank or three-legged. Stay here or halfway down. Press back up. Left leg steps in. Open up, warrior two. Whew. Up and over, reverse. Arms go to a T, straighten your left leg, reach, reach, reach. Trikonasana, triangle pose, lift. Engage your right quad, stack and breathe. Look down for balance, left knee bends, up and over, reverse lift. Arms go down, frame the foot, low lunge. Inhale, find length through the spine. Exhale, push off of your back foot, warrior three. Drawing your right hip down again, find your posture. Breath. Left knee bends, control, step back, arms rise. High crescent, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen, lean in. Exhale, prayer twist, off to your left. And then you can either stay here or you can shift your weight forward into your left leg. Your right heel comes light and off the mat. Keep pushing back through the right heel. Take your arms apart, finding a way to revolve half moon. Breathe right there. Left knee bends, keep your arms as they are. Control, step back, upper body coming up to a twisted crescent. Left arm finds the back arm, a right arm up. Lift your heart up to the sky. Standing splits, coming forward all the way upside down or into a standing forward fold. Maybe a little crow action. Whew. Did or didn't do for you. Drop down to your knees. Take a sip of water or a coffee. Like this. Whew.
I'm drenched.
Yeah, I am also drenched. Welcome to the hot Porch Yoga.
Yeah, I love it.
So again, interestingly, enough the universe will take care of all of our needs, and not only is it hot and muggy, but you know, you have a steady flow with a bunch of knees to triceps. Definitely dial the notch up from Cancer season flows for sure. They were all very kind of soft. Yeah, they were kind. As that's a very good way to put it. Robbie said they were kind. They were kind. This one is it's not completely on fire, but it's definitely lighting up some fire. That's for sure. Which is always fun. Always fun.
Let's see. Looks good. Yeah, looks good.
Alright, well, we don't have time to do it all over. Maybe we do. Maybe we do. Let's see. Maybe we do and we skip and then we go straight to I did talk a little long in the beginning. Oh. Let's see if I can think a quick way of shortening it up. I can. Okay, let's see. Let's figure it out. Alright, let's find your way back to downward facing dog for a little bit of a more of by starting up the fire of the Leo season. We'll see what we get next week. I predict it's gonna just get worse. That would be my prediction, but what do I know? I don't really know. Find your breath. Again, lengthen through the arms. Like, find your way home. Every time you get to downward facing dog, you want to feel like you're home. Breath in. Out of your mouth, let it go. Again, breath in. Out of your mouth, let it go. Right leg left, up and back long. Right knee, right tricep, tap. Slide it down, keep the posture intact. Cross it under. Back up, inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen. Step it all the way in. Open up, warrior two. Breath, up and over, reverse. Arms go down, frame the foot, plant your hands. Three-legged dog, right leg goes long. Cross it under, right to left, hold. Left arm comes up, oh, keep your right leg in. Hold it, push. Left arm down, knee to nose. Three-legged dog, listen. Cross it under again, right to left. Tap, extend your right leg out. And then ideally hold it in the air. Left arm finds the mat again, knee to nose, wrap it in. Three-legged dog, like step your right foot all the way in, open up, warrior two. Skandasana to the back, left knee bends. Nice and low, warrior two coming up, keep the pace. Back down, Skandasana, skate across the mat, all the way to front, take your time. Unfurl, expand, breath in. Right knee bends, control, step back, up and over, reverse. Arms go down, frame the foot, stay here, or plank, or three-legged. Halfway down, press back up, right leg steps in. Open up, warrior two. Oh yeah. Up and over, reverse. Straighten your right leg as you retreat. Trikonasana, coming down, breath in, inhale. Exhale, another inhale, look down, right knee bends. Up and over, reverse, left, find space across the right side, arms go down, low lunge. Lift your back heel, fingertips, prepare and move. Warrior three, take a flight. Breath in, right knee bends, step it back, arms rise, high crescent breath. Hands come to heart center. Inhale, lengthen, lean in. Exhale, prayer twist, off to your right. Back up, arms rise over your head, high crescent. Left arm forward, right arm back, open your way to standing twist. Right arm up, down, left arm up. And then all the way to standing splits. Forward fold, walk, step, flow, crow, handstand. However you'd like to make your way through. Downward facing dog, inhale here. Out of your mouth, let it go. One more, breath in. Out of your mouth, let it go. Left leg left, up and back, long. Left knee left, tricep tap. Slide it down, cross it over. Back up, hold, hold, hold. Three-legged dog, length. Step your left foot all the way in. Open up, warrior two, up and over, reverse. Find some urgency through your move. Arms go down, frame the foot. Three-legged dog, lengthen. Cross it under, left to right, hold the left knee in. Right arm comes up, left, push, breathe. Right arm comes down, knee to nose, forehead touches. Three-legged dog, lengthen. Again, cross it under, left to right. Extend your left leg out. Right arm comes up, however you're approaching this one. Right arm finds the mat, drag your left knee into the nose. Three-legged dog, lengthen. Step your left foot all the way in. Warrior two, coming up. Skandasana to the back, and it's raining, great. Back to warrior two. Again, Skandasana, skating across the mat all the way to the front. Make sure your front toes are pointing forward, directly to the front of your space. Left knee bends, control, step back, up and over, reverse, left. Arms go down, frame the foot, plant your hands, stay, or three-legged play. Stay, or halfway down. Press back up, left leg steps in, open up. Warrior 2. Whew. Up and over, lift. Arms go to a T. Reach, reach, reach. Trikonasana. Take a breather here. Find your shape. Expanding nonetheless, all directions. Look down for balance. Left knee bends. Up and over, reverse. Arms go down. Frame the foot. Low lunge. Prepare. Push off of your back leg. Engage your standing leg. Take a flight. Warrior 3. Draw your right hip. Left knee bends. Hover. Step it back. Arms rise. High crescent. Hands come to heart center. Inhale, lengthen, lean in. Exhale, twist off to your left. And again, find something active through the back leg, the back hip. Breath. Arms back up, high crescent. Right arm forward, left arm back. Take it apart. Pull, pull, pull. Left arm down, right arm up. Hard up to the sky. Look up. Standing splits. Handstand. Forward fold. Crow. Wherever you're taking them. Walk, step, float through yoga mat. Well, that was a good pace. That was definitely a fire rate pace. Drop down to your knees, cross your feet, sit your butt behind your legs, extend your legs forward. Oh yes. It's nice to kind of put a little fire in there. Even though it's interesting how it works, because like in cancer season, if you did this for you guys, we would die. Like we would literally not be able to do it physically and mentally. It is fascinating how all this works. Just, you know, it all just comes together with the feels, right? With the feels. Yeah, so sit bones onto the mat, arms reach, belly in, suck it up, lift up tall, and then folding forward at the waist. You guys, not rounding. Active stretch first, so shins, ankles, or toes, lifting the chest in towards the feet. Maybe a little bend through the knees. So notice, for those of you, it's upper back is flat, chest is lifting, face is lifting. And you're stretching through the back of your legs as well as lengthening, a little bit of a pull of the shoulder blades, biceps working in for you. Beautiful, one more breath, inhale, and then let go and round. Now you round. Drop the head and neck, release the arms, just soften, lean your body weight in, over your legs, however far or close to your legs it is, it doesn't really matter. It's not about that. Oh, it's hot. I can't sing because I have the headphone in and the mic is in, so then they can hear me sing, and that's bad. You don't really want that. Feel the back, you guys stretching and pulling. Notice if you move your head slightly side to side, or if you pull your chin into your chest a little bit more, how it fires all across your back. And then slowly coming back up. Shake the legs a bit. Release. And then soles of the feet onto the mat, bend your knees. And then chest lifts, grab underneath the kneecaps, slowly lower all the way down onto your back. Bring the knees in with you, hug the shins. Flatten the low back onto the mat, a little bit of a side to side. Then keeping the knees in, maybe bring them in towards each other. Arms go wide to a T. Dropping the knees off to your right first. So notice if you need to adjust the upper body, maybe curl it slightly off to the right as well. And then just let the legs drop. Notice how far your knees are down or up, and if you don't right knee in and extend your left leg long out to a hover. And then straighten your right leg and maybe grab the calf, lift the face in towards the shin, keeping the left leg at a hover. A little bit of a stretch this way. Feel free to drop the head if you have that space. Maybe work with the right leg a little, strengthening, straightening if you can. And then switch the legs, left knee in, right leg out to a hover. Pull the left knee in, give it a little bit of a squeeze, and then find the calf again, or the foot if the foot is accessible, or the ankle. Keep the right leg at a hover, keep engaged through the foot, whether you're pointing or flexing or pointing, which is both. And again, maybe the head goes down, maybe you pump the left leg a little bit at the knee, try to straighten it a little bit. Bringing back knees back into the chest, give them a little bit of a squeeze and drop your knees off to your left. Arms go wide to the T. And again, maybe you crawl your upper body just slightly off to the left, keeping the knees nice and high, hip height, or maybe a tad higher than that. Broad through the collarbones, opening through the chest, both shoulders ideally flattening on the mat. Checking with the weight in your right shoulder. Try to pull the right shoulder blade down in. Beautiful. Back to the center. The knees come back. A little bit of a squeeze. Then maybe give yourself a little bit of a final pose, whether it's a back bend or a happy baby or anything else that you may need, a shoulder spread. Whenever you're ready, take your time, there's no rush. Bring the knees back into the chest, knees to touch, heels to touch. Bring everything in, squeeze it in, forehead to knee, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lay the head and neck down first, and then slowly extending the feet opposite corners of the mat. Taking a moment to settle in. I am gonna skip to the last song, but you can keep your playlist playing as is, it's fine. Let the hips settle in, shoulder blades flat, soften the face, wiggle out the jaw, big inhale in through your nose, out of your mouth, let it go. One more just like that. Big breath in through your nose. Feel your body. Out of your mouth. Let it go. Welcome to Leo. be a Leo, or you may not have much of a placement in the Leo pile, there's still some of that in you regardless. It's just the level of intensity that you may feel this energy with that varies. So give yourselves a favor and tune in into that fire, into the passion, into the childlike wonder, into the most vulnerable place in your heart, and check in with where you are in the 50 shades or 50 billions of shades that comes with the Leo energy. Where is the work that you need to do? Where is it? Where is it for you? Do you need to be seen by yourself, or do you need to be seen by others? And where is the sweet spot? Where is the balance for you? Not an easy job by any means. A little bit of a time to work with that energy for the next 26 days or so. Notice where you are. Bring some movement to the fingers, to the toes. Stretch the fingers apart, stretch the toes apart. Arms reach up over your head. Stretch it long, maybe one leg, one arm longer than the other leg, other arm longer than the first. Knees come back into the chest whenever you're ready, finding your way back into seated. Sit bones connected into the mat, belly in and up, chest rises, shoulders soft, chin tucked in slightly. Crown of the head reaching up, sitting nice and tall, with the heart that you found on offering to the world, needing to be shared. Maybe the hands find a way to heart center, showing gratitude to yourselves for showing up on your mat. Thank you for joining us this morning. Happy to be back on the porch with my Omis. Mindfulness into the breath space, into the heart space, and the sacred that unites us all. From my heart to yours, from my mat and my porch to wherever you are. Namaste. Ta-da! Oh. Yep, just like that.
Yeah,
Just like that. All right, let me go check. What are we doing here? Yep, that has 16 seconds remaining. All right, great. Thank you guys so much. We will see you. I don't know when. We'll figure it out.